What's up, everybody? If you're watching this, thank you for sticking it out. I know I was supposed to post a video a while ago. Thank you for your patience. Just had a lot of shit going on. First, hi-yow. Can you read that? I am officially registered business now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was already selling stuff on like Instagram and Facebook, but like now I'm legally selling stuff on Instagram and Facebook, if that makes sense. Like, I gotta pay taxes and shit, so I mean, it was a huge milestone for me and I celebrated for a very long time. That, and I've also been testing out other stuff, you know, to bring a little bit more variety to the channel, because I can't keep giving you tutorials on how to make t-shirts, right? Because I mean, how many fucking videos do you have to watch before you get it? But I digress. So today, we're gonna make our first t-shirt. It's gonna be something simple, really small design, and I'm gonna walk you from start to finish, from creating the design on one of my apps that I use on my iPad, to cutting it, to pressing it, like step by step. So like, you really can't fuck this up. So stay tuned.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make the actual design. Some designs you can purchase. I like certain shops on Etsy. However, some designs I just make myself because it makes it easier and a little bit more personable, and I don't want to spend that extra money. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use the Typorama app. I use this for all of my text-only designs. It just makes it a lot easier than typing it up in Design Space because I only use it on my iPad. Make sure you have your transparent background. It makes it easier to upload. Type in your text. Now I do manual line breaks, that way I know where the design is gonna cut off my words to create the next line. And because I'm familiar with the font, I know what it's gonna end up looking like. Alright. Tap it one more time because I want that line in there. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And now we're gonna upload it into Design Space. Okay, first you're gonna hit upload down at the bottom, select from photo library, recently added, pick your design that you just saved. Because it has a transparent background, you really don't gotta do no editing, just next. Make sure you save it as a cut image because we're not fucking printing it. Type whatever you want, it doesn't matter as long as you save it. Alright, so once you upload it, it's gonna generally open up into the screen. You gotta give it a minute for it to save, but it'll pop up with this screen. You're supposed to select whatever you just uploaded. I'm gonna type in Harriet, hit it, it's gonna pop up, hit insert, boom. Now, what size do I make it for the size shirt that I'm making? This is something that I've saved. It is from one of my favorite craft groups made by Holly Mastella. You can also find it on Pinterest and stuff like that. If you need it, I'll send it to you. But because the shirt is a large, it's supposed to be a 10, right? I'm only gonna upsize it a little bit just because I want it to fill out the shirt a little bit more. And then I actually end up fucking that up in the video, so you'll see that too. But I change it, go down to width, type in my numbers, boom. Gets a little bit smaller, right? You can zoom in if you really need to see it, but I'm gonna hit make it. Make sure you mirror. Please mirror your image or it's not gonna turn out right. Hit continue. Obviously, I gotta connect to my Cricut. I should have fucking did it before I started recording, but what the fuck ever. Gotta wait for it to pop up. My shit's slow. Alright, there we go. Click on it, and now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my shit.
All right, so you cut your first design, right? And this is what you pull up off the mat, and you're like, what the fuck? It's backwards. The fuck am I supposed to do this? Flip it over first of all, bitch. And this is gonna be the way that you press it. So when you press it on the t-shirt, you're gonna put it on like that. Does that make sense? It's going to, trust me. Anyway, so you got your vinyl down, you took the vinyl off the sheet. Now you're like, how do I get all these extra spaces out so that all I see is the words? My favorite fucking thing in the world. Weeding. Weeding is so fucking relaxing. It can be tedious, especially when you start getting into like mandalas and stuff like that. But, you know, I light a candle, you know what I'm saying? I got my music, so I definitely get the damn thing done. And it goes pretty quickly. So I take my weeding tool, and I got this from Cricut. Well, I got it from Michael's, but it's a Cricut weeder. You can get cheaper ones from like your local vinyl store. I know mine sell it for like $3. So I do have many spares, because I use them for damn near everything, but I just like Cricut. I'm obsessed with it. So I stick it in the corner and I peel. I try to take as much as I can in that first pass, so like I don't have to keep doing this shit all day. Make sense? and you go slow, because sometimes, and you'll see with different materials, like when you go to peel it, like now, look at this. Some of my actual design came up when I tried to peel it, and if I would have went too fast, I really could have fucked up the whole thing. So I'm gonna fix this. So now we're gonna peel the rest of it off. Now, I'm all about saving scraps and shit, but once you take it off the plastic, you can't reuse that vinyl, so throw it in the trash. Or you'll just have a cluttered ass crafting space. I mean, I can't really talk shit because my place is always messy. I got a ton of shit up here that you guys just can't see. I'm not even gonna embarrass myself by showing you. Now for stubborn pieces, use your weeding tool. And so Cricut offers a couple different weeding tools. Like they got just a straight one, they got like a curved one, all that. All right. So it'll look something like this, right? So then you're like, oh, it's so cool, it's starting to come together, but I gotta get the little shit out the middle of my words, right? Right. My favorite part. You literally just take your weeding tool, I stick it in the center of what I'm trying to take out, and I peel slowly. You don't want to go too fast and risk picking up the entire design. You don't want to poke in the wrong place and get a hole in the middle of your design. And you're literally just picking it up and putting it to the side because you clearly don't need it. I make a cute little pile and then I just throw it all in the trash at once. And you eat it. And you eat it. Alrighty, so you're done weeding and it looks like this. Now you're ready to press. So the first thing you gotta do is you make sure you got a clean surface for you to press it to. So t-shirt, tote bag, whatever you're gonna use. Obviously I'm about to use a t-shirt. Here comes the disclaimer portion. I gotta be honest with you. There's a million ways to skin a cat, right? You can use an iron. For those, I encourage using an iron for new people, and this is why. You don't even know if you're gonna make money off of this, or if you're gonna even like doing this. So I don't want you investing too much money into it, and then you're not seeing a return on your investment. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I do own a heat press. Some people have the Easy Press, which is by Cricut. I don't know, I just spent the money and got a heat press. I don't know, I thought it was cooler, I guess. I don't know. But pressing is easy. But I also didn't get my heat press until I decided I would be doing this for a profit and that I would make my money back. So that's just something for you to kind of think about when you're getting ready to do this next step. Now for those of you who are doing an iron, right? Pretty sure you're gonna be working on the same surface. You get your t-shirt, pow, white t-shirt, just a regular white t-shirt from wherever you got it from. My candle out the way. Set the whole damn house on fire. And you lay it down. Now this is why I tell you to get your scraps out of the way, right? Here's my scraps right here. I mean, obviously I don't press, but here's my scraps. If your scraps are on the t-shirt, when you go to press it, like say you put it on top of the pile, or like you got a piece up under your shirt, you will press that piece of fucking scrap to the damn shirt, and it's so annoying trying to peel it off, or if you don't have like HTV remover, so please keep that in mind. All right, so you lay your shirt down. As flat as you can get it. Some people press first or iron the shirt. I prefer to steam my shirts just because I'm lazy, but that's just me. You take your design and you're gonna place it on the shirt. Now, here's the thing about crafting, right? Everything is done in preference. everything. You do not have to do everything how I do it. There are steps that you could do on your own. That's just like, I resized this and I'm pretty sure it's still too small. Thank God for a test dummy. But, so, you lay your design flat on the shirt, right? Obviously, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger before I press it. But, it's gonna lay flat and you need to make sure that it's not crooked. There's no like huge wrinkles in it, things like that, because you're gonna be selling this t-shirt. Or I mean, you just don't want to look crazy if you're just gonna wear it. So there's that. So I usually do, for bigger shirts, I try to lay my whole hand down under the neckline. And then I try to put my design, just to give me that gap that I need. I mean, I ain't got no titties, but I mean, whoever wears my shirts probably got some. So I try to get them that leeway so that the design don't look all jacked up. Yeah, so I'm gonna recut this and then press it, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it should look like. Press my shirts at 300 degrees for 13 seconds. I press it with the plastic on, take the plastic off gently if the whole design has been pressed, and then I press it again for the same amount of time. Funky stuff like nylon, like I did a salon cape the other day, I dropped my temperature down to about 280. But I generally, like for everything, I generally do 300 degrees. It's just that depending on the material, I kind of do it in bursts. If it's like a material I'm scared it's gonna get burnt, or if it's glitter, I tend to do longer presses. So that's just something that I do. And I use a Teflon sheet every single time. I know people who do it without the Teflon. I don't like that fucking burning plastic smell, so I'm just telling you what I do. Again, I'm not a fucking professional, so I don't even know what the fucking shit's for. I just know I use it, so whatever. But our shirt is done. So again, thank you guys for being patient as I posted my first tutorial. You know, I promise to start posting more. I have a lot of good ideas cooking up in the trap house, so we shall see. But leave comments down below if you have any questions, or you know how to reach me. I'll leave that at the bottom. I'll put links to all the things that I've purchased and used in this tutorial down in the description below. And yeah, let's keep it wavy, people.